So today I'm gonna show up and coming producers on how to succeed with the type beat strategy. You know, when you type in like J. Cole type beat or Kanye West type beat or a specific song like Russ, what they want type beat, right? Because the game is saturated. A lot of producers have figured this out, but I'm gonna show you for up and coming producers how you can find demand for titles that are low on supply, right? And it's just business simple one-on-one. Look, guys, if you were in my Indie Artist Accelerator, you already would have known this strategy. And even if I didn't specifically teach you the strategy, like I'm about to show you through my screen share in a second here, but the way I teach business in there and the way I teach how to use certain tools to identify demand and then create the supply for it, you would have figured this out regardless. So let me just get to my screen and talk about this, because it's really just business understanding. You know, I mean, obviously your beats better be good, but if you approach it this way that I'm about to tell you with these tools, and you stay consistent for 6 months to maybe a little bit longer, you will start growing your channel, I promise you. So let me get to my screen right now. So here, what we're looking at is basically Google Ads Keyword Planner, right? If you never ran Google Ads, it's okay. You don't even have to run ads on YouTube, which you should. And if you're in my accelerator, I would explain exactly how to run ads just for, you know, type beats when you're making your production, putting it out there to try to sell it on BeatStars or whatever your website is. But simply going to use the keyword planner. And in here, we can, you see I already have multiple titles in here, just trying to identify the monthly demand. And you see that Polo G type beat, NBA Youngboy, you know, Drake type beat, because it's, you know, biggest artists in the world. They're in here and they have demand. Now, how do you find demand? You could simply go to the Billboard charts, for example. And again, I did this video like in 2018, so that one was a little bit longer and probably better. But you can go to the Billboard charts, look up some, you know, certain artists to see what the demand is like. So, first of all, what's the demand like, and what's the volume? Well, if you go to YouTube and you use a platform like vidIQ, which I pay $50 a month for, you could see, depending on the type beat, of is the competition high, is the volume low, right? So you want to hopefully find things where the volume is low and the competition is low as well. So for example, if I just go to Doja Cat type beat, it's fairly low. So if you're a new producer, you better be making some Doja Cat type beats, because this is a way, you know what I'm saying, you can get your videos out there more because there's a demand for it. And look, you know, if you haven't seen this before, you hopefully have, but you can also see the volume just for this week to see how many people are really putting this out. You know, and again, this game is already saturated. Like, this has been out there for years. So unfortunately, if you're new to the production game, you may want to think about also other ways to market. I mean, you definitely need to market other ways if you're up and coming producer. This is not going to be a way to start them right here, but this is going to be a way that can help a lot. But you see that I already found one right here that is fairly low. Let's see what happens if I type in The Weeknd. Let's wait for The Weeknd type beat. And again, you could do this by a song, right? You could do a specific song. But look at that. Right now, the competition volume is low, but it is also harder to make, you know, you can't just put any shit out on the internet. Like, you have to design a beat that is, you know, more R&B, that has a bridge. If you don't know what a bridge is as a producer, then you're way behind, but you gotta understand how to do the whole song structure, because otherwise people are not gonna, you know, if they're not gonna like the material, then it's not gonna, you know, rise higher in the ranks on YouTube, and then it's not gonna get you known on the internet. Sorry about that pop-up. But this is just one tool that identify the demand and supply. Again, search keywords. This tells you what the actual, you know, keyword search is for this every single month, and you could just keep adding into this. You know what I'm saying? I could type in, I don't know, I think I already did Tupac. If I didn't, let me just, Tupac, I ain't mad at you. Type beat. Let's see if that even comes up. I can save it, add to it. It's gonna come down here. You know, that one has nothing because it's probably too specific. If I type that in on YouTube, you know, bet you stuff will come up, but what I'm saying is these are probably much older beats, like a year ago. See, so maybe the last month there was no search terms for this, but it's actually a lot of volumes, but low competition. But anyways, this is the way to, identify the demand in the marketplace. And again, if you just knew business, if you are in my NDR's Accelerator, and when I teach you about business, you will understand that every company on this planet that is in the multi-millions, and they're still considered a small business. Believe it or not, small business is 500 employees or less. That's a small business in America. That's the federal classification. But any company that has employees, that's doing numbers, that has a product that's selling, it's because they understand their marketplace, their industry, they understand the demand, and they know that they can supply to the demand. Because if there's an oversupply, like in my opinion, there is an oversupply of talent, and there's an oversupply of producers potentially, then you got to be even quicker on your feet and even better at marketing to basically pierce through all that noise and all that saturation. And that's what it is. So hopefully this small strategy help I got in the accelerator. We have a full thing, like in detail on how to do this, and then how to run ads on it as well, and then how to, connect it to your BeatStars and all of that. So you should join that if you already haven't. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. But if you want to know how me and my team can help you besides the accelerator and how we can actually market your stuff for you, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you hit the link in the bio. In there, you'll find the link to the accelerator. Check me out weekly on Twitch with Clinton Sparks. We have a segment called Music Biz Weekly on his Win Big with Clinton Sparks show on Monday night. You're going to learn a lot from that. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you guys for giving me feedback and interacting with my channel. It helps the channel grow. So continue to let me know how you feel about the videos. Like it, dislike it, I don't care. Put some in the comments, leave me feedback. Let me know if you would like me to do a video on another topic. And if you do, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that notification icon as well and turn it on, so that way when I reply with another video to your question, you'll get notified that it came out. So see you guys tomorrow for another day of Music Biz Daily, and until then, peace.